Hi guys, I think there's something fundamentally dishonest about political radio show hosts and pundits. They're not interested in informing their viewers and listeners and instead prefer to make them angry. If people are angry, they'll keep coming back. It seems to be a sad state of affairs with the media. Julia Hartley-Brewer, it seems, is not interested in actually reaching out to GPs and understand why they're unwilling to take her advice on working longer hours, for example. She instead criticises the medical professionals for not working full time. I will explain here why they don't.
I've got a million ideas as an NHS GP's daughter, I have to say. Tell you what I would have, first of all, GPs working full time. If you want to be a GP, brilliant. Loads of years of training. That's right. I'm very happy for you to be highly paid. It's highly skilled work. We want our brightest and our best to go and work in the medical profession. You need to work a full week. You can't do the job. If you want a part-time job, you need to go into another career. That's what I would say. That's my number one. Can we all work? That's a job you have to do full-time. I don't mind a little bit of part-time. Your kids are maybe, up to 3 or whatever. Fair enough. But after that point, maybe it's not the job for you. Sorry, I'm going to put that one out there. And I mean, let's just say that.
Isn't it great that we have these experts who can't be bothered to actually reach out to a doctor and ask them, why do you not want to work full time? No. She doesn't need to do that. She, in her great knowledge, can decide on their behalf. Now, I'll explain why they don't normally go full time. GPs, that is. There are fewer of them. And it's a very highly stressful job with a massive workload. They have to see patients, more of them. And more of these patients have more complex needs than in the past. This means that there's more reporting, there's more legwork to be done. Apart from actually visiting patients, actually checking them out, the doctors have to fill in massive amounts of paperwork. Now, instead of a paperless office that was presented to the GPs in the past, they have to fill out more and more reports. Many of them have to hire staff to help them out to complete these reports. And a lot of the work they do when they're completing documents is unpaid. So while technically they're working part-time, in reality, they're probably doing extra hours just filling in forms and making sure the patient's documents are up to date. Now, due to a lack of GPs as a result of, for example, Brexit, which Julia Hartley-Brewer was a supporter of, it's more difficult to retain staff. And this has resulted in, of course, more pressure on those who do remain. So they have opted, for example, for part-time work over full-time work. Why? Well, to avoid burnout. More and more GPs are women as well, which means that they probably have children that they would like to look after, and they'd like to have a better work-life balance. So they opt for part-time. But once again, as I said, they may opt for part-time, but they may be working, in a sense, full-time, completing bureaucracy and paperwork. There are a number of reasons GPs don't want to work full time, but Julia can't be bothered, as I said, to actually reach out to them and ask. She has her own simple solutions to this. Now, if they were to work full time and were burnt out, would Julia Hartley-Brewer be happy if they made mistakes, if they were looking after her or members of her family? I highly doubt it. So if you want to have GPs operating at the best level, you need to have more of them, you need to pay them more, and you need to retain as many as possible. They are the solutions, not just forcing them to work more. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.